What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael. We're going to be speaking on the Scorpios for this reading. Let's go. Let's do the Scorpios. I almost forgot to shuffle. All right, here we go. Oh. Here we go. Step up and lead, right? Step up and lead for the first one. Now, I do want to give you guys some, what I want to say. I want to give you I want to give y'all some insight, right? Some insight on something that can help you guys in your careers and things like that. Whenever you're working at a location for somebody or things like that, or even if you're doing something where somebody else could possibly take control or possibly is supposed to kind of either take control or kind of sort you out, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to wait for them to sort it out or wait for them to sort out any difficulties and things like that. Even though that might be their job and whatever the case is. When I have a time where throughout my life when I went in situations, I've learned that when I went and said, you know what, I'm not going to wait for these people to sort it out. If I'm capable of sorting out myself, I sort out myself, and I figured out a problem and I learned from it. You know what I mean? Some situations that is applicable, some situations not. But if you can do it yourself and step up to the plate and handle your business and handle somebody else's business too, you learn from it and you're able to take that experience somewhere else. Also, with that being said, it also helps you become more of a value to the situation entirely, right? You become more valuable to that person or to that company or whatever the case is. And now that's also some work tip. This can also be relatable for your life as well, right? Lead your life in any direction that you wish it to go. You don't necessarily have to wait for the circumstances to change. You can change your circumstances, right? So just keep that in mind. Okay, what else do we have for the Scorpios? All right, next one we have, I hope I said Scorpio is the first message reading. We'll find out. Scare sensor, right? And it's like indication of like balance, right? Just kind of having that balance with life. I understand some things you're gonna put more time into other things than because of maybe the situation takes more time. Like you're not gonna spend the same amount of time brushing your teeth as you would playing basketball, right? So I think it's more about just trying your best to try to put time into each pocket. Like I try my best to try to put family time and training time and reading time, but I can't always have the same time, but at least I try to balance out my day as much as I possibly can. And I'm trying to currently trying to do videos more efficiently, like build my YouTube channel, but also do it in an efficient way where it's not taking up too much time, right? And I'm working on it. And as I continue to do them, I will get better at it. I will get faster at it. I will be able to put a lot more information in a video by not overly extending it, and where I'm not also shortening it too short. So it's just kind of finding that balance, finding that niche, finding that uniqueness about yourselves that can help you to obtain everything you need in a day, but also be able to put, an egg in each basket of your situations, right? And I think that really helps us as our lives in general. What else do we have for the Scorpios? Next we have a silence, right? Something just came to my mind as far as like make sure you guys are not telling everybody your business. Also, things might want to silence you. I just had the last video. I forgot. Can't say I forgot. Actually, I'm glad it's pretty organized over. Virgos. It was for the Virgos. It was a message for the Virgos. My device, hopefully it doesn't do it this time. My laptop, which I record on this side, ended up shutting off. And I had to do your whole inside. Well, I was like 3-4 minutes in when I realized the screen goes black. And it happened to me prior, so I already knew what to do. And I realized that before, what I used to do is I just kind of went through video, but I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to let this destroy my system. I'm just going to go back and record the whole video. So I re-recorded the entire video, right? So I'm just saying that because some energies might want to silence you or might not want you to pursue and be, continue to be who you are, and this comes from every situation that you can think of, right? There's always going to be a dark light or a dark cloud that's going to try to rain on your parade. You just got to kind of go through it and work through that. You know what I mean? Because that's what they want. Especially, they even like it when you start to put your attention on that. Because then when they have your attention, they literally are distracting you from whatever it is that you're trying to do. So just keep that in mind. Back to again when I about the first example, silence. Make sure that you guys are not going around telling everybody what's going on, what your business are. Some people's not going to understand your full potential until it actually happens. Like, we all have a plan, we all have a set ideas. We just got to kind of work with the plans and not really expect too much out of certain people, you know. And also be careful what you're telling people, because they might not want the best interest for you, right? All right, so let's see what else we have for the Scorpios. Okay, next one we have is Warhorn. Everybody goes through different battles and things like that. I understand this, right? I do want to just give you guys this. Whenever this comes out, I always think of this, right? I feel like we all need a reminder that since we all go through our personal situations, I just gave a situation of mine that I went through. I want to let you guys know to always keep the faith. You know what I mean? And just always keep the faith, just meaning that you don't want to give up in the battle, right? You don't want to give up on situations like real life events, like financial bargains, relationship situations, work life, friends, somebody passed away. All of these things are small battles, but they're big to us, right? They're small in the universe, but they're big to us. And you always want to have faith, because you never want to give up, of course, right? We never want to give up on our dreams and our goals and our journeys and things like that. So we got to have faith, and we got to make sure we're carrying that mostly within our battles. Of course, throughout the day, but mostly within these battles, because these are the toughest moments that's going to mold us to the people that we are today. So whenever you guys have ever been through something tragic, you guys know that you are who you are today because of it. So consider that as you go forth. Never forget that. Always remember, for my Scorpio family, always remember that, listen, I'm going to go through these moments, or I'm currently going through these moments, because they are going to make me who I am today. I give grace and thankful to the higher power, the supreme, and that it's going to mold me and it's going to toughen me up to be a better soldier. You know what I mean? Not necessarily soldier as to say like army and all of that, but a soldier and to say spirit fighter, right? Or demon fighter, whoever you claim to be. The point is, you're toughened up, or you're going through these circumstances because they are there to better you and to mold you into the person that the spirit team needs you to be, right? So just keep that in mind when you're going through these battles of yours and these wars and stuff like that. Okay, let's see what else. We have the universe, so could be like confirmation for what I just said. Your wars are small compared to the universe. The universe has a bigger dream and a bigger goal for you. Just believe that. The universe also works in magical ways, right? Never forget it. Move like a kid with an ambitious imagination, right? Imagination, the kids be having the most crazy imaginations. But the one thing about a kid, and as we transfer to an adult, is we often forget about those, mysterious things. And this doesn't necessarily mean you have to go around as an adult believing in Santa Claus and unicorns and stuff like that. I'm not saying that they don't exist or they do exist. I'm not saying they do or they don't. I'm just saying that use that characteristic to say that anything's possible. Have that characteristic in you to say, look, anything's possible. Don't let nobody tell you it's not. Because who is another human being to tell you if something is possible or not? Because they're not God. You know what I mean? So how is that? So I would always say it's a healthy mindset to have, that anything's possible, anything could come out, anything great, of course, assuming you're thinking positively, anything great can come out of anything that you do, right? Because the universe exists. Okay. Next one we have for you guys is unleash your kindest selves, right? You guys know about passion and things like that. You guys know how to be kind to one another. We want to make sure that we're doing it appropriately when it's at its worst moments, right? Sometimes we even have to, like, okay, for an example, right? You guys know how to be nice to people that are nice to you, right? But can you be nice to people that are not typically nice to you? It's kind of hard, right? And I'm not saying that you gotta shake their hand or give them a high five, but what I will say is, listen. What gotta start, and I'm learning this too. when people are on the negative spectrum and they want to turn it on, you gotta start to smile in the face and kind of just brush it off, because they actually want, and this is the kindest self you can be when somebody's disrespecting you. The least you can do, or the most you can do possibly at that time where you're just at its temper, right? You're about to throw hands, all of that good stuff, all of that bad stuff, whatever. The point is, right, you are like at this point where you're like, you don't want to talk. So the best thing we can do is kind of just smile and wave, like, yeah, what's up, and shoot that down, because this is what they want. You know what I mean? They're trying to test you. They're trying to see if they can get you out of character. And you're a nice person. You're an awesome person, I assume. So let's say you're a great person. They're trying to get you out of character. Best thing you can do in that situation is just kind of just don't feed into it to a point where you want to put your hands on this person, because that's exactly what they want. You know what I mean? Unless it's self-defense, try not to feed into that. You know, especially if this is like a devil's advocate to knock you off your pivot. If you guys know about, I don't know too much about it, but I heard about Satan, and he was a fallen angel and things like that. And the storyline why he's on earth is to literally distract you from following your path and your true journeys and your true intentions. And he's going to send people, his little minions, he's going to, promote his little minions to kind of distract you, right? So just keep that in mind when you're going through life and you're wondering, hey, I'm such an awesome person. Why is this happening to me? Why is people messing with me? That's why, So just keep that in mind. Trust all will be well. Trust all will be well for my Scorpios, right? Everything is happening for a reason. Everything has its course. Everything does play its course. So just keep that in mind as you're going with life. Like I said, if you guys are facing these battles, the universe is going to help you win the war. You might face these battles alone. You might feel like you're facing them alone, but the universe wants to see that, hey, you're staying focused, you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're fighting your battles, I'm going to win the war for you. You know what I mean? Time will tell. I don't know if you guys ever, got into it with somebody where you just mind your business and, they're doing this talking or whatever, or this talking. They might have thought they won the battle because they felt like they got the last word, and then 2-3 years later, here you are doing great. I'm not saying you're doing better than them because I don't want to compare you to. I'm just saying that now they're over there, so that's how it works. The universe will always help you win the war. So, and you're going to win the battles, or you're going to fight the battles. The universe is going to help you win the war. Trust that all will be well, right? Just trust the process of everything that you're going through. You can't change your situation, though. Just change your mindset and then put it into perspective. You can't change your situation. Relax when it's time to relax, right? When it's time to chill off, create time. Make sure you guys are putting that time in your day. I like to do it right before I'm about to go to sleep. I like to just watch a movie or something, or watch something. Well, nowadays I like to watch like some houses and stuff, some luxuries, like some nice big houses, right? Because I'm trying to envision my future, right? So this could be for you guys as well. Like, relax when it's time to relax. If it's time to chill, just chill off. You know what I mean? If it's a rainy day, I like to sit in the house. I'm not really trying to go nowhere, especially if I work from home. It doesn't make sense me trying to step out if it's raining. You know what I mean? That's God's cue for me to want to stay home. When I was working at a different location, of course, I'll go handle my business because those are my priorities, and I got to stay focused on my priorities. But that's more of a chill thing too. Like, if you guys are having situations where you're like, how can I really put this? If you gotta just try to implement the times of your day where you just relax. You know what I mean? Right before bed, take some time to just sit off, relax. Early in the morning, relax, take a time. Also helps you think about different situations. You know what I mean? Different situations that you can use. Like, if you reflect on your past, while you just relaxing and just clearing your head, you can remind yourself all these situations that you kind of went through, and then moving forward in your future, you can use that to say, okay, I made it out of that struggle. I can definitely make it out of this struggle. Or even in your present moment, I made it out of that one in the past. I can make it in the present one, right? So just relax sometimes when it's time to relax. And that's going to complete you guys reading. Playing real quick. You guys are taking off. I don't know if you heard it playing. Just going to wait for it to... Okay, there we go. All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in on this reading. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below once again. Post notifications. That's what I wanted to say. But yeah, hit that post notification. That's that bell. And let you know as soon as I drop a video. Hopefully it does, right? Hopefully the notifications work. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I will see you guys real soon on the next spiritual video.